Welcome to the second session of nutrition in plants. In the last class, we have seen how plants, that is autotrophs, make food in the presence of photosynthesis. But what about those plants which lack chlorophyll? So in this class, we are going to have a discussion on parasitic plants and also another category called insectivorous plants. So first of all, we will look into parasitic plants. So what are parasitic plants? So parasitic plants are those plants which lack chlorophyll. You might see in this diagram, this is a Cuscuta plant. You might see there is one plant and there is another plant that is twining around its stems. So one plant is green in color and the another one is yellow in color. The yellow color is due to the lack of chlorophyll. So how will it take its nutrition? For a more better understanding, you can see it. You can see it through this model. This is a model of a tree and you can see some thread-like structures are twining around its stems. So these thread-like structures are also one another plant. This is one tree and these thread-like yellow colored structures are also another plant. This plant is Cuscuta and as you may see, it does not have any kind of green leaves. So how would it obtain its food? So this plant obtains its food by sucking the nutrition from the host plant. So in today's class, we will observe how a parasitic plant takes its nutrition. And have you heard about the term parasitism? You might have heard something like mosquitoes are parasites on animals, or something like leeches which suck the blood of humans. So what are parasites and what terms are involved in that? So what are parasites? We will know. Parasites, they are the organisms which take nutrition from the body of another organism. So you may see here there are two organisms involved. One is the organism which derives the nutrition and the other organism from which the nutrition is derived. So what is the other organism known? So parasite, these are the organisms which take nutrition from the body of another organism. So what is the name of another organism? This is called host. So what is a host? Host means it is an organism from which the nutrition is derived from which the nutrition is derived. So parasitism involves two organisms. One is the parasite and another is the host. So if you see this tree, here this tree is the host and these twining structures, that Cuscuta plant is the parasite. If you observe your example these days, you are the host for the parasite mosquito. So now we will see how does duster कहाँ है? Now we will see how does a Cuscuta plant derives nutrition from a host plant. So suppose Cuscuta is like a normal angiospermic plant, that is a flowering plant. So it germinates from a seed. So what happens? Suppose this is the soil and these are the seeds of cuscuta. So the plant germinates through it. After germination, it searches the host through which it may derive its nutrition. So within 4 to 5 days of germination, it must find its host. Otherwise, this plant would die. So what happens? It searches a host plant. Suppose this is the host plant. It searches the host plant and starts to twine around its body. So you can see the twining. So this is the host plant. This is the parasite cuscuta. After germination, the cuscuta finds one host plant and starts to twine around it. And what happens? After it has intertwined completely through the host plant, the temporary roots, these are the roots. When the seed has germinated, what happens? These temporary roots decay. So now the connection of cuscuta from the ground is completely disconnected. So now what is happening? It is growing on the another plant. Now the question is, how does it take its nutrition? Because it does not have green leaves. It does not have any food factory from which it will produce its food. But it does need food. So how would it derive its food? So for deriving its food, there is a very important structure that is called haustoria. So we will see actually what happens. The cuscuta plant starts to develop certain structures which are called haustoria. These structures are called haustoria. So what are haustoria? Haustoria are actually a special kind of absorptive structures which reaches till the vascular bundle of the host plant. As I already told you that from the ground, water and mineral reaches to the plant, reaches to the leaves through branches and stem through the vascular tissue. So what happens? This haustoria set up a connection with the vascular tissue of the plant from which it derives the nutrition. So we may write about haustoria. Haustoria are specialized structure developed to obtain nutrition from the host plant. And where is the connection of haustoria? It establishes its connection with the vascular tissue of the host plant. So in this way, it derives its nutrition. And after it has surrounded itself to the host plant, it may increase its boundaries to different another plants also. So in this topic, we have learnt about parasitic plants, we have learnt about host plant, and we have learnt about the specialized structure through which the parasitic plant establishes a connection with the host plant.